All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode. I'm your host. My name is P.
King Doe.
That's my brother. We up here. It's another episode of Pop-Up Podcast. We gonna get into some news and some information. We all, might need to work this out together and figure this shit out, man. So, they've been talking a lot about that Mo 3 stuff, bro. I know you been up on that.
I had seen some shit one time going across my timeline.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the Mo 3.
Yeah, about the Mo 3. And it's the one dude that I guess that killed him. And it caught my attention because it was on the highway. That shit was crazy.
Right. So I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read these developments that came from Dallas news. So it say first up, out of Dallas, Yellow Beezy. That's on me, baby. Beezy has been indicted for allegedly arranging the murder of his fellow rapper Mo 3, and then this dates back to 2020. So back in 2020, Mo 3 was gunned down on I-35, and now prosecutors are claiming Beezy paid to have it done. So that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, what's your insight on that? You got like,
I don't know, man. It's like when we ain't got shit and we from the hood, we try to figure out a way to get out the hood.
Right.
Like get our money, get shit right, and stay away from the shit. I would think so.
For the most part,
you know what I'm saying? But then you got niggas that get out the hood and still want to be gangsters.
Right, they still want to be gangsters. And I think that's the problem of being too real, man. It's like, it's good to be real, but your tax bracket changed like that. You shouldn't be that accessible.
Who you owe your loyalty to?
Exactly.
Like you owe your loyalty to your hood to be a certain kind of way?
Nah, you owe that to your family. That's what you went hard for, to get, to even change your situation. And I feel like, just like with Nipsey Hussle, that never would have happened if the brother was in his proper place. That's not your place no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just like us. We don't go to certain places because we know, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be careful out here, bro. At all times. And then if they coming for you, we were talking about that earlier. So like remember we were talking about how like Mo 3, like how he was on the freeway, how that went down. It's like he didn't put much effort into getting away. Like, how you feel about that?
It was crazy because when I seen it, dude, the killer car was like ahead of Mo 3.
Right.
And Mo 3 was back here, and Mo 3 jumped out and went to the passenger side of the car. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Yeah. I just figured you could have put more effort into whatever was going on.
Right.
With getting away.
Exactly.
Because dude was able to, I don't know what was going on. What kind of car you was in. Everything, because he wouldn't know, like, it wasn't no luxury shit. I mean, maybe he wasn't on it.
Right.
Was he on in 2020?
So, no, he was on. Yeah. Mo 3 was on.
So, why he was in that little smug then?
So, I think he was, like, being low-key, bro.
Being low-key?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he being low-key. They still spotted him, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
We don't know what to do in a situation like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got somebody trying to come at you like that, but... And dude that killed him was bold as fuck, dog.
Yeah.
Because he jumped out with that yapper.
Yeah, he did.
He hunted that nigga down on I-35.
Yeah. At all costs, he was getting him.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So I'm going to read this other part of this news, sir, man. It say, according to the court docs, it say 40,000 bank withdrawal was used to hire the shooter. Right? Then it said that shooter, allegedly his name was Kwan White. Already, he arrested now. But it said if it holds up in court, this could be the biggest murder for hire case in hip hop history. Shit deep, man. And I think for the price that, like, anybody, I know cats right now, they'll do you for an EBT card. You know what I'm saying?
For a pound.
For sure.
For real. I asked somebody one time, what did it take if you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the minimum?
Right.
Like, man, I don't give a fuck. It was a pound in there. They don't
Wow.
I'm like, damn, just that quick. And nigga they taking you out.
Yeah, man. And this is the thing too. Like I was telling my young boy, I was like, you gotta be careful nowadays. You be ready to throw your hands, and it ain't going like that. Everybody, like, guns is like cell phones. Everybody got one. That's how I see it. So even when I'm coming and going, man, everybody I see, I don't care if you at the damn gas pump, anything, they're a potential killer.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful, man. Just like we talk about Young Dolph. Like when Dolph was tripping, man. He another one.
He was on this. Yeah, he was on.
Man, you out your element, man. You not supposed to do that.
If he was in the joint and they got the CO,
yeah,
like he can't go out the doors and shit.
Yeah, he out of
place. Out of place ticket. That nigga need an out of place ticket.
Yeah, he's out of play.
For when you in your own whip that everybody know across the world. Because you done did videos of these cars.
Yeah.
So even if you got your people slide them through Memphis, still a bad deal because they gonna light their ass up too. You know what I'm saying? I just think that was a fucked up way to go. Like to me, like I don't know, man. Yeah. Like I said, you don't owe your city, your street, your neighborhood, that kind of loyalty.
Right.
You got to stick.
Yeah.
When I first heard about that shit with Young Dolph, I said that nigga could have caught something crazy.
Yeah, he could have caught something
crazy. Anything that a nigga don't even know that he driving to slide through a city we want to hop in something. Don't nobody got to know what you driving, man.
Exactly.
I don't want nobody to know what I'm driving.
But even thinking back to that, it was like the reports were saying that he was going to the cookie store to get some shit for his mama, and I just don't get that, man. I don't get that, cause I mean, you like I said, when you in a different tax bracket like that, you gotta be extra careful, man. So it's like I can hire somebody like shit. They even got Uber Eats, like shit. I'd have ordered that shit for my mama.
Yeah.
I'm not about to put myself out there, you know what I mean? Cause I stand out. I heard T.I. say that, bro. No lie. A lot of people didn't realize when he caught that gun case, like the brother said, he like, everybody is a potential threat to me because everybody know who I am, but I don't know who nobody is. Just think about it. You a T.I., you a Jay-Z, you a Young Dolph, a Nipsey Hussle. You out in public, everybody gonna know who you are because you a public figure. But you don't know who everybody is, so you don't know the potential dangers that awaits. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's speak on the system and how fucked up that is because, like, you got guys that got felonies that change their life and can't even hold a gun.
They can't even hold a gun.
Can't even protect themselves. Now they got all these new gun laws where you can carry, but how about the ones that ain't on no bullshit? I ain't on no bullshit. I just want to get some money. But you telling me I can't have no gun, I can't protect myself or my family. Right.
That's
fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
That's fucked up.
It's terrible.
I just did a year behind that.
Wow.
In the feds for
yeah, that's right.
For having a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They locked me up. They gave me 18 months. I did a year. And I wasn't doing nothing with that.
Right.
I wasn't committing no crime with that gun.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just got caught with a gun. Because the cop stereotyped me, he see what kind of truck I was in and wanted to pull me over.
Exactly. And then, but see, even talking about that, this a whole nother subject, but we really got a right to protect ourselves. Just like you got a right to travel. You know what I mean? Right. They try to restrict that. Oh, you a felon, you can't have firearms and stuff like that. That don't work, man. I'm protecting myself. Yeah. Now I can see if I got ill intent, you know what I mean? But that's a whole nother story.
That's what it should be based off of, like your intentions.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you know they ain't gonna make no law for that.
No, they ain't gonna make no law for that.
They make a law for Joey.
Right. Little Billy up the block.
Yeah,
Billy.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Besides that, fuck us.
So with the Mo 3 thing, like what you think gonna happen with the music scene out there in Dallas? Like you think it's gonna make
I think it'll make or break it. The music scene been too big in Texas.
Yeah.
Dated it back all the way to UGK.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that. You know, we grew up on that.
Yeah, Texas
That's been going on for a long time. Texas, like a lot came out of Texas.
Yeah, a whole lot came out of Texas. Shout out to Texas.
Like just a needle in a haystack, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So. Wow. So like, you think we seeing like, cause it got that feeling to me like we seeing history repeat itself. You know what I mean? Now they try to blame that shit on the East Coast, West Coast shit when Tupac and Biggie went through they stuff. You know what I mean? I just think that I say the news networks and shit trying to play on that, and it ain't helping the situation, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think we gotta have some type of accountability with our actions. You feel what I'm saying? Especially being a rap artist, cause you a public figure, man. You know, so changing up things, man. We gonna talk about Lil Durk. I like Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fuck with Durk because I paid attention to Durk. Durk was really, he must have knew something was coming down the pipeline, because I heard a brother consciously change in his music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I really, and I seen that transition, and I kind of felt like something was coming.
What you do when you get a catch a case?
Yeah, you clean it up.
Shit, I ain't started my trucking company till after
right.
I caught the gun.
Right,
I was on my way to get the trucking company, but I ain't really started the trucking company till after I caught the case. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I was ready to go. I was ready to turn it over.
Right.
So that way, when I get sentenced, I can show the judge that I got this going, I got that going. I'm doing good out here. I changed my life.
And then speaking on that, so I'm reading this little report that say Lil Durk is like he trending out that jailhouse interview, say where he got real about the pressures of fame, street loyalty, and fatherhood. Say it's been reposted like crazy. Some people calling it a wake up call, others calling it cap. What you think, cap or is real, bro?
I don't know, man.
I say it's real.
I say it could be in between. I
say
say
it's
in
real.
between, like he might, when he can come out of it, he might still be on that shit, but he might be a little more careful.
Right.
Like what he was doing, or he might not be so close to it.
Right.
As where he was before. He might be like more behind the scenes with it, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
that gangster shit don't never leave.
No, it don't.
No matter how much money you get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't what you do, it's how you do though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
But I think it sent a message though, like him seeing how vulnerable he is, like to be in that situation right now. I feel like it's gonna have some effect on some people, not everybody though.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fuck with Lil Durk. Lil Durk a good artist, man.
Right.
Like, I ain't really like bump him like that. You know what I'm saying? But he make good music. Like, but I don't know. I want to get out the hood and get away from this shit.
Right.
I don't want to live around nobody that's selling crack because I don't want to check nobody about serving and these niggas over here. My daughter coming up, they saying shit to my daughter.
Exactly.
We don't want to live around that shit.
Right.
So we won't be provoked to doing no bullshit. So you put yourself in another position.
Right.
How you got that much money doing dumb shit?
Doing dumb shit.
And if you got that much money, you get caught. Like what happened with the Mo 3 situation?
Right.
And Yellow Busy. Did this dude tell on Yellow Busy? Did he want some more money? Did he try to extort Yellow Busy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's more so Misery Love Company. You know what I'm saying? He not even who. I mean, we know it was a $40,000 money transfer from the banks, and it could have been a thing where dude didn't even get paid all his money. You know what I mean? So he probably like, yeah, this nigga, I'm throwing him under the bus too. Like you feel what I'm saying? He the one orchestrated. He the one paid for the hit. I carried out the hit, and that's what I see coming down the pipeline.
If it was me from a boss point of view, like if you get caught, don't tell on me. I'm gonna pay you the $40,000. I'm gonna pay you the $40,000, and then I'm gonna guarantee you if you do get caught, then I'm gonna pay for your lawyer.
Wow.
All fees and everything. Like you gotta. Or you leaving yourself open to get told on.
Yeah, you is.
You gotta make sure they get family straight when he gone. You got millions.
Yeah, you do.
Is he gonna take $1 million for you not to get in trouble?
Right.
To make sure this man got lawyer fees.
Right.
And his family straight.
Right.
Even if he gotta go do 10 years, he got $300,000 to come to. Give his family $100,000 to pay the bills for a year or two. For the time that they go, anything, man. You gonna continuously make money.
Right.
So why the fuck you don't make sure he's straight? To make sure your name don't get caught up and you can keep making this motherfucking money.
Exactly.
I don't understand.
I don't understand that one either.
Like, I mean, I don't know the whole situation.
Right.
But he should have, dotted them I's and crossed them T's.
Yeah, a little better.
A little better, man, because ain't no way in fuck. Something happened. Somebody told somebody wasn't happy in that deal, man.
And one thing I gotta say too, like, those split second decisions we made, man, it cost us a lot. You know what I mean?
What's up? You drinking on something, man, or what, man?
Yeah, come on, let's pull up, man. Hey, look,
it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday, man.
We at home, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got the studio up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so let me say this too, though. Like, this the Pop-Up Podcast. Me and my brother started this, and we really trying to, showcase more of, the issue that surround our people. So,
what is what?
Yeah, pardon me, bro. Good looking, man. Oh, man. You far too kind, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, though.
Hey, this well needed, too. It's Friday, like you said, man. Right. Yeah, we gonna make a toast real fast. Toast to the good life, man.
Yeah, for real.
We got a song like that, too.
You gotta name him, dog.
Yeah, we gotta name him.
You know, I got the ashtray. I call it kryptonite.
Yeah.
Toast to the good life.
To the good life.
Success. Staying out of trouble, man.
Yeah, staying out of trouble.
What you do is how you do.
And staying watchful at all times.
Yeah, you gotta fuck somebody up, man. Be careful, please.
There you go. Hey, I hope y'all enjoying y'all time right now. Y'all gotta have a toast with us too, man.
Thank God it's Friday, man.
Yeah, and we love y'all too, man. Appreciate y'all supporting us, man.
Real talk. Woo.
Here we go.
We ain't gonna say what that is, so we ain't advertising nobody. But if you got some liquor or any kind of brand that you want to put on the show, we definitely willing to accept.
Yeah, get at us, man. We gonna have our contact information in the description.
Yeah.
Leave y'all comments too, man. We love that. We check that out, yeah, man.
That tastes good.
You know it go with that, man. You might as well go ahead and finish it up, bro. I got a lighter for you. There you go.
Yeah, blaze that up, homie.
Okay, blaze it up. So we
like, I wonder, like, I don't know, man. I think situations be having us fucked up, man. Like, you from the streets, I'm from the streets, we in the streets, like, so, but we trying to find a way out. We trying to put ourselves in a situation where we not doing that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I keep a strap, but that's exactly. Stay at home.
Exactly.
Like my cousin taught me, he said, if you gotta go somewhere where you need a gun,
exactly.
Motherfucker, why you going? Why you going? If you know that you gotta be potentially like this, why you going there?
Yeah, why you
if you ain't
going?
Got to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I feel that.
If your loved ones, your lady or your man, whoever it is, they choose to put you in that situation, I mean, yeah, cool, go get them. Whatever the fuck it is, check them. Don't do that shit no more. Nobody trying to. Yeah. I'm not about to call you. I'm not calling you for no bullshit.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I'm not saying if I need to, I will.
Right.
I'm gonna call you if I need a ride to get my tire fixed.
Exactly.
Or nigga, my car. I need to go to Walmart and take my car to the shop.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you about no beef.
No, not at all. You know what I'm saying?
Not like, at all. I'm not calling you about nigga. I don't put my people. Real bosses don't put their people's.
I was just about to say that.
Well, go ahead,
I was just about to say that. Damn, man. Great minds think alike.
Let's go.
But we work hard to not put our peoples in that compromising situation where they might have to jeopardize their life or their freedom. That's why we got to stay in the lane and don't get careless, man. We're going to cause an accident. And everybody in the car going down. Because, you know, when it comes to family, everybody rides, especially if they love you, they're going to ride with you. So every decision that you make going to affect them, good or bad. They ride with you.
You got some of them family that's the only ride with you if it's beef. You got some family that's only going to be there for you.
Right.
They only going to be there for you if you dead.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that call the motherfucker every day before they die.
Exactly.
Put them on red. Ain't answer the phone. I ain't got time. I ain't got it. Call somebody else. Soon as they die, get shot, killed, anything, commit suicide.
Right.
They got they fucking pictures on the shirt talking about that's my motherfucking homie, that's my brother, or that's my sister. But you wasn't being that supportive when they was alive. Why you being so supportive when they gone, bro?
Yeah. But you know, I always said that.
I know people. Sense, man.
I know a lot of, and I think that's prevalent in the black community because to me it reminds me of how like a lot of motherfuckers don't make a decision until they see who winning or coming out on top. But you can't do that, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think we should pivot this real quick. We got to talk about some shit going on with the politics, man, because a lot of people don't pay attention to it. But it's a thing that they got going on called Project 2025, and it's a conservative roadmap that would, you know, gut civil rights protections. You know what I'm saying? We talking about like ending affirmative actions, slashing diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, and making it harder to vote, especially for black communities. You know, but I think with all of that, you know, that's, to me, that's they shit, man. For real, we here, man. I think the community of, I call us brown people, but they say black people. But if we came together, bro, it ain't no way we can't have our own political system, man. Our own schools, our own hospitals. You know what I'm saying? Where we giving a fuck about what's ours. We the only race of people who don't care about our people, man.
Imagine how much money we make alone in America.
They say we spend the most.
Spend the most, and we make a nice penny.
Yeah.
We will not fucking come together for shit.
For shit, man.
You know what I was thinking about? I was riding up on Kingsville last night.
Yeah.
What's the street? Not Milverton. But what's the one street right there? They say you come down the 143rd behind the Save-A-Lot and shit. And you know, Milverton down, but what's the one, that first street, that little playground there right there?
That's
I forgot the name.
Nah, hold on. It's still on Cleveland side, right?
Hell yeah.
So that'll be 140.
Third, not it's the street before Milverton.
or 143rd.
Yeah, it's right there. It's the street going up though,
Yeah.
not across. But anyway, what I was thinking, like, I think we should start like giving back to the community and shit.
Right.
Because like it's real trashy and dirty and shit. Like I don't know who property this is, but I guarantee you, as homeowners and motherfucking niggas, foreigners, everybody buying these properties, and I'm a little bit off topic, but everybody buying these properties, they not taking care of their home. If we all took care of our properties,
right,
took care of home, care about how it looked on the outside, I guarantee you to raise the value in the whole neighborhood.
Exactly.
Even if just the 6th Ward did it, or whatever ward you from, and y'all start to do that, guarantee you rent go
all right,
up.
so look, let me say, I hate to cut you off, bro. We about to lead by example, man. Everybody watching the show right now, I guarantee you, what my brother talking about right now, I feel like we should do something, bro. And we talked about it before. We did. I think we should really just like start picking out certain people, doing their whole, giving them makeovers, man. I'm talking about the whole house. Painting the house, doing the landscaping, and showcase it so everybody can see.
We can start with the area you were just talking about, man.
Yeah, we can start.
Like, I don't mind. I got some garbage bags at home, and we can get some extra hands, and they go really charge us nothing, but we'll still look out for our peoples.
Yeah,
we got that kind of influence. You know what I'm saying? I think we should just start giving back little by little. I think if people start to see us do it, and others do it, everybody else will start doing the same thing.
And that's the thing, and that's the thing I'm talking about, like leading by example. And I think, you know, it's some brothers out in Detroit who really about the black community, man. Them brothers, man, I almost had the tears in my eyes how they rallied together, right, you know, for them justified killings of our people over in Detroit, man.
Yeah, I think I seen something like that with the store owners and shit. They had shut one.
Hey, shout out to them, brother. I don't know their name exactly.
I know you talking about, man. They shut the gas station down.
They shut that bitch down.
Because they killed somebody, and they were saying, why is y'all open? Y'all shouldn't be open.
They killed a black man for like a bag of chips or some shit,
some
man.
crazy shit.
Some blood shit. I don't know. It was something that wasn't even more than $5.
But my thing is, if the police come, they not gonna come because it's a petty theft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's one of
ours.
If
they treating it like that, why y'all treat it so serious where you got to kill somebody, take matters into your own hands?
Exactly.
Call courts right there. Don't arrest them, no nothing.
Right.
You ain't the police officer, you ain't the prosecutor, you ain't the judge, you ain't, you taking this man's life.
Yeah.
Or this child's life over a bag of chips or anything that's in the story, it ain't even worth it, man.
Exactly. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I be fed up. They could be wanting to retaliate, man, but we know we can't do that.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that.
It's a camera world.
Yeah, it is. It's electric eyes everywhere, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's definitely a camera world, man.
Yeah.
We on camera right now, man. Shout out to Swag Support TV.
Yeah, shout out to Swag Support TV.
Pop Up Podcast.
That's right.
You know?
And we out here, man. We doing it. We not just doing it for us. We doing it for y'all. And we all learn together. It's a conversation, man. You know? So, like, I feel like, do you feel like, I've been listening to a lot of shit going on with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Like, you really think they about to shake up the whole fucking shit and fuck everybody up? I don't know, cause I ain't too deep into it, but I definitely been keeping my eye on little things I've been hearing.
I don't be up on it like that, but I feel like there's only two things a motherfucker want.
Right.
3.
What's the shit?
I'm petty with the third one. But you know me, I want money and power.
Right.
Can't forget about the other P. The other word to start with a P.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For some anyway.
Right.
But you got money and power. They got money.
They got it.
They want power.
They want the power.
And how you gonna get power? Like, how you gonna get a tree to grow?
Yeah.
If ain't nothing in that grass right there, you want a tree to, the ground gotta get disrupted first. You know what I'm saying? So it may be a little chaos, a little pandemonium. You know what I'm saying?
So they planting the seed. They already the
I don't trust them motherfuckers.
Right.
When they come to power,
right,
you can't trust nobody. Cause the motherfucker will take you out for power.
They will.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they take you out for the money.
Right.
But they gonna really take you out for the power.
Right. But you know what I think was feeding them, man? Cause just think about it. If you could do that, you pinpoint, let's just say 3 people, and you forcing your rules on them, and yo, you throwing your weight around on them, and you got full control of them. Like, that's probably some type of high for them. But when you got over, let's just say 5 motherfucking billion people that you doing this shit to, that's just like, I don't know, that's like a P. Diddy part. Puffy he going around there just having his way. And that's what they doing, man.
They said Elon Musk is gonna be the new Antichrist. So, like, not new Antichrist, like
hey, man, look.
Antichrist. But they would say that he supposed to be the Antichrist.
Yeah. One thing I do, I could go for what I seen. I seen that motherfucker do the Hitler, you know how the Nazis be doing the shit like this?
Yeah.
Now he did that shit, bro.
Yeah.
When Trump won the motherfucking joint. And I mean, look, man, allegedly though, he been the president. He never stopped being a president.
Of course. I mean, it seemed like it anyway.
That nigga, he the only nigga unscathed.
I
He
ain't never seen
federal
like Donald Trump.
Indictments. Man, this motherfucker crazy.
Man, if that was Barack, anything with Trump going through, then he wouldn't have lasted. They would have locked him up. They would have been at his house, put him in handcuffs.
Right.
Guaranteed, man.
I need another shot, man.
You done already?
Pretty much. I'm having a good time, man, chilling with our family out there.
He ain't even done with the first one. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hey. Listen,
he gonna be asleep like Baby was on the stage.
Right.
My nigga Baby was on the...
Hey, let's give us something to talk about.
Hey, that was too funny.
Right.
That was too funny. And they walked off on him.
Right.
And they walked off on him. Did they walk off afterwards?
Right.
After he was asleep, I think they walked off while he was talking. Did he wake up and start talking? Then they walked off?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know what came first, but I remember it was some shit like that, though. But it looked crazy, like Grandpa out there asleep.
Reminded me of you.
Yeah, man.
Hey, was you with the sleep?
Hey, no, man. I go to sleep,
you
man.
go to sleep on the party.
I go to sleep, man. I go to sleep. Hey, look, let me tell you a story real quick, though. This girl I was dating at the time, I had called her. It was probably like 2 in the morning, man. And I was drunk in the motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Drunk in the motherfucker. I go to the Taco Bell, cause that's like the late night. It ain't really too much going on, so I go to Taco Bell real quick. I'm driving 1 hour open, bro. Man, I remember getting in line. I was the next car up, and I called her. I was like, hey, I'm like, man, like, you want something from Taco Bell, whatever? Boy, I remember asking. She was like, yeah, get this, get that. Before she could finish telling me what all she wanted, I was snoring.
Lit.
Listen, now this how real it is, and I appreciate her right now, cause she was able to, she knew I was in the line. She hear me snoring the whole time. She jumps in her car, come all the way up there, wakes me up, and get me through the line. Now listen, the line was bagged up probably like 12 cars. No bullshit.
No disrespect to no woman you ever messed with after that. That nigga, that was the keeper. What
that
you do?
was the keeper, man.
What you do, bro?
No, she did something to me, so that we gonna say that story.
Damn, that's another topic.
Yeah. But you can't pimp
She
the
did
pimp.
that. That was 100 though.
You can't pimp the pimp, dog.
Yeah, females in this, you know what I'm saying, this era, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't have did that.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't have did that. No, they wouldn't have did that. But you know what's crazy? It's like, you know, everything got its reason, bro. And I'm saying, like, I was up there drunk in the motherfucker, man. She saved my life for real. I could have went to the joint for that.
Mm-hmm.
I was dirty too. I was dirty. I was riding dirty. And I think I even had a warrant or something at the time.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. You know, keep it 1,000. Feel me?
That's what I was saying. You be passing out, you be knocked out.
Yeah, man.
You might need to start putting like a chaser in your shit or something.
Mm-hmm. Man. I got another story, but I ain't even about to tell that one.
Man, I want to hear that shit, because that one was just tripped up.
All right, so look, let me tell you this one real quick. No lie, bro. It was this little chick. She short, small, petite, little nice, little pretty little chick I was seeing. And I wasn't pursuing her like that, but then I seen her make this post and it was like, damn, I shot my shot. She like, shit, let's link up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I link up with her. I drive way across town. Like she was out 260 or some shit, like far as fuck. I went way out there, man. Until I linked up with her. We go to the liquor store. Cop a bottle, already got bud. Feel what I'm saying? Go back to her house, we chilling. To keep in mind, I had just bought this little drop top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? We and her kicking it. So I know I'm gonna have a good night with her, cause the vibe was like that. But when we get the liquor, bro, get to her house, she goes in the kitchen, she like, all right, I'm gonna pour up the drinks, whatever. Boom. I'm like, all right. Nah, I forgot when I was at the liquor store with her, I was pulling my money out. So she seen my money. So I think the mood changed, cause I felt the difference like once we got to her house. You feel what I'm saying? So she was like, yeah, like just chill right there. And the way her house was set up, you can't, when she go inside the kitchen, you don't see her no more. It ain't like you can see her still when I'm sitting in the living room, so I don't see her no more. She come back out with the drinks, right? So she put on the TV, whatever, boom. Me and her started drinking. I finished that first drink, bro. That shit was like on belly, man. When that nigga Method Man like was sitting at the bar and he started getting real drowsy and the one nigga dipped out.
Right.
It was just like that, bro. I felt myself getting dizzy. I was fucked up and I'm tripping like, damn, I drank. You know what I'm saying? Like how this one little cup or something that I drank anyway.
You wasn't drinking prior to that?
I wasn't drinking nothing. I was stone cold sober when I went over there. I ain't smoked no bud or nothing till I got over there. No lie. So, after I'm feeling crazy, man, make a long story short, I literally remember, like, the wall held me up all the way out to my car, man. I ran out, got to the car. Yep. I don't even remember driving. I remember getting out the house. That's it. That's where it stopped.
Okay, like where did you go? Like where you remember waking up at?
So, man, I made it all the way back. Now look, keep in mind, I was probably like 260 from probably like, I was on Union. Remember I had the house I had on Union?
Yeah, that was around this time?
Yeah, it was around the time towards the end of that though.
Oh shit.
Yeah, straight up. Damn. So I ended up, I ended up making it almost back to the house. I was literally right there on Bessemer where that motherfucking, like when you cross the railroad tracks and I got all the way up, I ended up smacking the wall right there.
Damn.
I smacked the wall, bro. The mark's still there to this day. You see the color of the car and everything.
Bro, you smacked the wall? You was
smacked the wall. I was fucked up. I mean, I was bruised and shit up. You know what I mean? But it was a car full of girls pulled up. They like, oh my God, is you okay? Is you shot? Like, what's wrong? Like, they ain't know what was wrong. So,
let them help you?
Yeah, let them help me. And they, to this day, man, if y'all can remember that story, like seeing me in that drop top, Like, hit me up, man. I got something for you.
I got something for you, man.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
That was crazy, man.
Oh,
real
damn,
crazy.
I'm so glad you're here, boy. Cause that could have went another way.
It could have went a whole nother way.
It's so like she was trying to put that move down herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She wasn't no backup, but nah.
But I don't know, because prior to me linking up with her, I remember her, like, you could go back to her post. Like, I can go to her post. I see a lot of her male cousins, and you know what I mean? She do be surrounded by a lot of men, so who knows? She probably was, laying it down for somebody to come through and do me in. You feel me? But I made it out of there, and then, like, I had did a painting right after that because I was fucked up, bro. I was scared. I'm like, damn, I could have died. And I started realizing I needed to start doing them talents that I've been putting on the back burner. So I started, man, I grabbed this canvas I always had sitting in the fucking house, blank, nothing on it. Man, I just started throwing paint on that bitch. That's why I drew that, it was like an Indian head, like, you know it's one, like the one big joint I made. Yeah, where my piano at. Right. So, hell yeah. Yup. So, them just like, I don't know. This shit, like, you gotta be careful out here, man. You gotta be careful out here. Like, shit get real in the motherfucker. I do need another shot, though, bro.
Shit, let's go. Hello? Hey, what up?
So we gon' I need to switch. We gonna switch this up, too, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Well, we in the middle of recording. Just come on through. All right.
So, like, I wanted to ask you this, too, bro. We ain't even had this conversation off camera either.
About what? What's going on?
I want to see something, though. Like, could you give me your top, and I hear this all the time, but, like, give me your top five producers, like, in the game, period. I don't care, known or unknown. Your top 5.
Producers?
On the music side.
Beat making?
Beat making. Give me 5, man.
7 first. I'm gonna name him first.
Yeah, I got D1. That's one of my first ones.
Now, if you hear the music, you gonna understand why.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely shout out to Drakey. Free Drakey.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Drakey 2 times.
Drakey 2 times.
Yeah, Drakey got like 6-7 more years to do.
You got about 6-7 more left.
When he come home. And see, one thing about Drakey a real one for real, man. Like, a lot of people be faking it out here. Like, he ain't no studio cap rapper.
You see where he at when he in there, folks.
Yeah, boy don't play. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Drakey, man. Nothing but love, boy.
Yeah. My nigga. Hey, we got
that's 2 though.
Tracks. I think he did the Good Die Young too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did a good Die Young. He sure did.
We got some nice songs with Homeboy.
Yeah, we got a lot of them that we ain't even finished up yet. We need to go ahead and do it. Make a compilation or something.
Damn, nigga. Damn, P. The fuck? Should have put my brother on top, like on some real shit, but
real talk.
Don P makes some hard ass beats. You ain't made it in a while.
Yeah, it's been
You make some hard ass beats. We got a lot over 100. We got over 100 songs.
Yeah,
200 songs.
Yeah, nice
with Joe Beats. You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
And then there was some that you and D187 collided on.
Exactly.
Collabed on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was nice, man.
Shit was hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
He actually used. I was tripping when I heard him. I was like, man, D187 the truth, man. Yeah, when he made that one joint for your project. What he say? When I was like alphabet boy staked out by my home, keeping cheap prices,
working my hand. That's that shit, boy.
That shit hard. Man, shout out to D187, man. Hey, man. you gotta get credit where it's due.
Yeah.
You gotta get it where it's due.
He was way ahead of his time, though.
He was. And you know what's crazy though? No lie, man. I used to come through like D187 always was like he one of them dudes you would see like don't nobody got a problem with him. Cause he just that cool. And I remember going over to his house, like, cause him and my brother was real cool. And it remind me of how like
you want Joe?
Yeah, him and Joe was real cool. And it remind me of, you know, kind of like how Warren G and Snoop Dogg was, but I used to come through and D187 he'd be whipping up the beats on the damn, I think it was a Sega Genesis or something, man. It was something like a PlayStation. No, the PlayStation. I bought some beats with that nigga off the PlayStation. Man, the shit he was doing on the PlayStation, yeah. Man, it was better than what niggas doing to this day, man. I ain't gonna lie.
He got beats he did 10, 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. That shit on some of the shit today.
Hey, you know what that remind me of? They say it's niggas out here better than Michael Jordan. They just never got they light. You know what I'm saying? And he remind me of that, man.
I feel like even though it probably wasn't known, that niggas ain't fuck with him, but for you to be that hard,
right,
and not get the exposure that you supposed to get,
right,
somebody was hating him there.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's like me and you. We ain't gonna say no name, but being around certain people, right? You know what I'm saying? That probably could have gave us a little more info that we didn't know, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that could have helped us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like we take accountability for that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's our fault.
Yeah, it is.
Things didn't go the way we wanted it to go.
Right.
Back in the days when we had hot music, at the end of the day, it's still our fault.
It is.
Because at the end of the day, we the only ones that can get in our way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, bro. That's why I say it. Like it's really time to just you know do better, what we've been doing. Better. Because it seems like the one project we got caught out of nowhere. A lot of people will see what we got and think it was just out of nowhere. But we've been doing this for a long time, man. You know, I think, you know, personal life be happening and shit. You feel me? Personal life always happen, man. You know what I mean? You'll stop one leak, another leak spring up. You know what I mean? I remember when I had that scare when I went to the hospital, dog. That shit was serious, man.
Yeah, you talking just recently?
Yeah, recently. I was in the hospital for a week. No lie.
And you somebody that take care of yourself.
I take very good care of myself.
No matter what's going on, man, you gotta still be.
But there's certain things.
You gotta be too careful.
Right, and I want to shed light on the condition that they said I was experiencing, and they said it was called vertigo. And vertigo is like when your balance, your equilibrium is thrown off, and sometimes your vision can be a little blurry. You know what I mean? And when it hit me that night, cause I never forget, it was like 4 a.m. I was up, you know what I mean, doing some shit, and that shit hit me, bro. I was like, I felt it. I was like, damn, like, and I knew I wasn't. It felt like I was drunk. You feel what I'm saying? Right. It did. It felt like I was drunk. Like I was drunk in the motherfucker. I'm like, damn, I had to lean on him. I wasn't smoking, man. I had smoked. No, look, before I had woke, I did lay down for a minute, right? I had smoked. For a minute, and then, you know, but it was like I felt uncomfortably drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how like you ever been so drunk you was like uncomfortable, like couldn't get right, praying to God to just take that away.
Did I never drink again?
Yeah, I know, and then be drinking again the next day or that same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit real. But no, that vertigo, I'm gonna raise I really want to talk about it. And then it's crazy how life is, because we don't really focus in on shit until it happened to us or a family member.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just think health-wise, we should always choose the best decisions that we get. You know what I mean? Because I'm a vegetarian, but if in the right situation, I eat a corned beef sandwich because I gotta survive.
But my thing is, how do you break that cycle? When you was raised, or I mean, even though like they say once you turn 18, like all your decisions is on you now.
Right.
But like people like, you know, food is one of the worst addictions it is.
It is.
Like to mankind. Food is fucked up.
No,
food is like worse than a drug.
It is. And you know, for a lot of people, one thing I realized, cause I'm a real person, man, I ain't gonna lie. When I told you this before, I remember when I was about to, like, when I was really, you know, it's like you see them girls do double dutch, like they be waiting to get in at the right time. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I wanna fast and shit. And I was like, I'm like, damn, man, when you really get close, like say you say Tuesday, I'm fasting, and I'm gonna fast till next Tuesday. You gotta mentally prepare yourself for that. Cause that's some serious shit. Just like somebody like who smoke weed, who might want to smoke weed before they eat, to make them eat. Mm-hmm. Then after they eat, they want to smoke another blunt. Mm-hmm. They get a phone call, get some good news, they want to smoke. Yeah. They get some bad news, they want to smoke. It's habits that you get because they want to smoke.
I know that's me.
Yeah, that's it.
Like when I smoke, I smoke.
Yeah, right. So it's like when you think about the food thing, when you so used to like doing that shit, you feel me? Like, I don't know, man.
It's a hard thing to break.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? I done lost weight a few times, but it's still a hard thing to break. When you used to eat a certain kind of way,
right?
And shit tastes good. Like smoking and drinking. That makes it even worse. Mm-hmm. You gotta have discipline. It's good to meal prep, all kind of different shit you can try. So
it's always good to meal prep. And I know for me, I be having to do that sometimes. I can't do it all the time. I live by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. Shit.
Yeah, you live by yourself, so shit. Yeah. But no, this is real cool, bro. I really enjoyed myself, man.
No
I'm
doubt,
lightweight, look, I'm feeling a little tipsy right now.
Good.
Yeah. We got Goldie in the house. And he told y'all, he like, don't shoot. And we represent for all the people who got that struggle in life, and that'll be all our people. You know what I mean? But this for all people. You know what I mean? Nothing but love, respect. We getting ready to sign off. My name P.
King Doe.
Hey, we out, man. Salute, bro.
We gonna be popping up again.
We gotta make a toast, man. We out. Like and subscribe if y'all really liking what we got.
Go check that Out of Nowhere album out too, man.
Oh, we.
Yeah, on all platforms.
All platforms.
Yeah, so
let's do it.